Good morning and welcome to our March 15th PZM Essentials webinar. My name is Dan Bahe and I'm one of the Precision Business Planning Specialists here at AgSolver. And in today's webinar, we're going to be going over creating a negative return assessment report. So to go through our agenda for today, we'll have our introduction, then navigate to the report creation tab, and then create a negative return assessment report, and then review that report, and then follow up with any questions anyone might have. And so, and I do want to mention that we are in Q&A mode for today's webinar. So if you do have any questions, chat box below, and I will answer your questions throughout the webinar. So now we'll hop into the application. And so what we'll first do is navigate to create a report. And so we'll click on the gray Create Reports button above the map. So and then that pulls up the type of report that we can create a report based off of, whether it's from the enterprise level, farm, field, or down to the scenario. In this case, I'm going to go ahead and select Enterprise. And then if we scroll down to the very bottom on the right-hand side, you can see the negative return assessment report. And so we'll click that or select it so it shows up as green. And then we will just simply click the Print button. So right now, the worker is putting this report together and it will be available soon. We'll have a download report button pop up right next to our create report here momentarily. Reports typically don't take any longer than about a minute to process, and it's dependent on your internet connection speed and the size of the enterprise. If we're creating a report based off of, say, 8,000 acres, with multiple years of data within that report or multiple map layers on a slow internet connection speed, it will take a little bit longer. And so while we wait for that report to come back, we also have little information icons that tells us what's in this report. So in this example, I'll just read the little info box here. This report is a multi-year summary for each selected field and includes financial and environmental factors that could impact field's performance. And so now our report is back. We have the red notification in the top right corner. We have our green download report button. If we click on that, that will pull up the report. We'll zoom in here. And so on the front page of the report, we have of the negative return assessment is just a basic soils map of this field, where it's located by the legal description, the acreage amount. Then we have soils data bank type below. And then we have that on each of our fields. And if we scroll all the way to the bottom here, we have our topography map for all of our fields. And so you can see if it's a field that has gradual slopes, high slopes, and then also correlate that back to, is this a soil type issue within the field. Just more background information on the field. And so since we created this report based off of the enterprise level, we have all of our fields within this report. So it's a nice report, nice handout where we have all of our soil maps per field. So and then we can also share this report with someone. And it's just they have a link to this report, and you can share it for 1 day or up to 60 days. And then after that specified amount of time period has passed, that link then becomes inactive. So now I'd like to open the floor up for any questions anyone might have regarding the negative assessment report. So pretty straightforward, simple report that displays soil types and also topography for all of your fields, or you can create a negative return assessment report just based off of a single field if you so choose. And I also want to mention anytime you have a question or would like a demonstration, please feel free to contact me or the support team. My email is djbahe@agsolver.com, or you can contact and email our support team at support@agsolver.com, and then you can always call me on my cell phone. My phone number is 319-238-1978. So I also want to invite you to our next webinar at 11 o'clock today, which is our intermediate planning webinar, where we're going to be applying and viewing a Webster planning rec to a particular field. This is the fourth and final webinar to precision business planning on the Webster field. We first put in a pollinator habitat, and then we installed tile in the northeast and northwest corners, and then we created a variable rate map application or side dress application, and then now we're uploading our 2017 return on investment planting rec that we've created. So that's at 11 o'clock, and all of these webinars are posted onto our AgSolver YouTube channel, so I encourage you to go and watch the rest of the webinars that we have regarding basic features and how-tos of running the application and also creating scenarios. So I want to thank you for viewing our March 15th PZM Essentials webinar, creating a negative return assessment report. Thank you.